you join me halfway through it. That looks like absolute carnage behind me. Doing some bits on George the Audi. MOT is due at the end of this month, so we're going to be doing a few bits and bobs. I say a few, it's actually quite a bit to do, to get him in tip-top shape. You've come halfway through because I wanted to sort of get started before I started filming. So I've sort of halfway done one side, but I'll talk you through what we've done so far. So on this side, we've got the strut out. To be fair, this isn't necessary for MOT, this is for style points. We've got some Lauren springs there that we're going to fit, and some new shocks because the old ones are a bit crusty. I believe this is the original, I'm pretty sure it's the original spring because it's still got the little coloured dots on it that manufacturers use to identify which kind of spring it is. But yeah, the bushes at the bottom aren't in the best of conditions. So we're also looking at the brakes because the handbrake does not work whatsoever. So we've got one old caliper there. I think this one was working about halfway. Although to be fair, the cable is pretty seized, so I've had to buy some new cables. Those are coming tomorrow. There's a new caliper there. I could have stripped it and rebuilt it myself, but I'd rather have a nice new shiny one. So I've also found this brake hose. It's very badly perished, but apparently they're the same as on a Shocko, and I have a set that I bought for the Shocko that I haven't fit yet because I was too lazy. And it also looks like it's had new ones recently, so I'm going to see if I can dig them out, put them on. So the reason I'm doing the brakes, even though when I bought this car it had new pads of this all around, is because they hadn't been done all around. This side had not been done, so we had a new disc on the near side, or the passenger side, but not on this side because there, yeah, you can't really tell from this angle, but these the bolts for the pad carrier are an 8mm hex or Allen key, and they've been rounded. So previous owner decided he wasn't going to tackle that and just put pads in this side. But because of the state of the disc, we're going to have to put new pads in it, and we're going to have to put new discs on both sides again because it's not advised to only change one disc. So yeah, that's where we're at on the back so far. So I've tackled that side. I'm just waiting for some spring compressors because Scott, who I shared a unit with, has some spring compressors, but they're in his car at the moment, so he's very kindly letting me have them. He's going to drop them off tonight, and then I can make a start on those. So yeah, I'm going to make a start on trying to strip down the brakes on the other side. I have invested in some specialist tools that I hope will help me out for getting these rounded bolts out. So it should make for fun content. Yay! Let's see what this side's going to be like. Should be interesting. I'll find somewhere to stick the top. God, the magnet on this is terrible. Please. That'll do. It's too thick. Just trying to find the thinner one. I also found a stuck slider on the other side, which can't have been helping the braking situation. So, but yeah, this passed MOT with my advisories last year. So I'm rather shocked to find the amount of work that it needs doing for the next MOT. If the previous one was watching this, I'm not mad, just disappointed. So the front end, this is all the back end, the front end needs CV boots, bottom, well, I mean, it probably doesn't need as much as I'm doing for the MOT really. You could probably scrape by the MOT without this, but whilst I'm got everything in bits, I'd rather just make sure it's right. See there, if I bring you round, the pads are quite badly grooved. I mean, I've seen worse, but I wouldn't reuse those. I've got a new set. Sand on this side are alright. This one's a little bit stiff, but the boot has come away. But the counter kit comes with new rubber boots for the sliders. So let's see how bad the damage is. Maybe we'll get the top one. The top one doesn't seem too damaged, it's the bottom one that's the worst. Make sure the socket's in properly. Where is that? Where's that? Loosen it off even. Let's get the big bar right. Big bar. Right. Let's come round this side. That feels like it's coming back out. Oh! Ow! Just trapped my freaking fingers! Oh. I'm a brave girl. Fine. Don't get my fingers anyway. That's the sign to see. Well, to be fair, I would be kind of disappointed if I didn't get to use my new extractor set that I just bought. I reckon I probably could get things out. Hang on. If this comes off with using the normal socket, then I'm going to be both glad and slightly disappointed I didn't get to use the new extractor set, but whoa, 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 whoa. I thought my breaker bar was cracked then. It's got a little scratch in it. I thought, no. It cost me £30 from the Draper van, I think it was, or Draper always. It's great. It's a ratcheting breaker bar. So let's see if I can trap my fingers again. Getting the other side off. Oh, yep, no, that's not. Yeah, that's rounded. So yeah, I do get to use my new tools. Right. See here, if I come around to show you, that's focus. I'm gonna be a beauty guru now. That's the extractor one, that's the normal one. So let's see if pretty good. Wait to find out. the way. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Let me bring you in, show you the damage. You see there, that is quite badly rounded. This should be an interesting task. I'm not even sure if my new fancy tools will help me in this situation. Hmm. The only thing I can see working here is an air chisel. I don't know if I've got one here. Right, we're a bit further on with this bolt. I've been hitting it with a hammer and chisel. I didn't bother recording it because, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think it would work, but I think it seems to have slackened off a little bit. So I'm just gonna put you back in the tripod. This is as low as it goes, so unfortunately I can't really get you right down there with the action. But we'll see if it's going to come out. Because I mean, it felt like it moved. It might not have done. I might even get excited for no reason. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the keys falling out of my pocket. I think I'll be able to get it with the stock in now. I'll get some more grips. Yeah, so basically all I did was I got the chisel and I made a divot and I just kept whacking it until it moved, which it has done now. So I'm going to try and do this one-handed whilst filming. If I can get it down there. Oh, might need to put it back in the tripod. Might need 2 hands for this. We might not be slack enough yet to move it with the mole grips. No, I don't think it is. So we'll do some more hammering. Obviously, if you use at home, wear safety goggles, but I don't think I have any here, so I'm just going to put a lot of faith in my glasses. See if it wants to come out now. A bit more now. I have got new bolts, so I don't have to worry about reusing this, because a lot of parts on the Audi are unique to it, so it's been very difficult sourcing parts for it. But thankfully, the bolts that hold the pad carrier on are the same as a Golf and a Corrado, so I've been able to order new bolts. That should be loose enough now to show you. Oop. See? Oop. There we go. It's coming. She's coming. So I spent, I can't remember what it was, but like £15 on that extractor set. When all I really needed was a hammer and chisel, some more grips. Right, so here we are. Pad carrier's off. All bolts are out. And yeah, I mean, that's not even remotely resembling an Allen key anymore. So, see, all I did there was just get my hammer and chisel, put a little nick in it, and just tap it round. So, a little top tip there if you have the same problem on your Audi or another vehicle that has a similar type of bolt. And here's the new ones. Well, one new one, another new one. 20 quid for 4 off eBay. Like fresh new bolts. I mean, you could probably get like normal hex ones that would fit, but you can still get the proper ones. So I thought I'd get some proper ones. The actual hex. So now I can get this rusty old disc off. And yeah, it's not the best, is it? Let's be honest. It's not ideal.